Howdy, howdy. Howdy, howdy, everyone. Hello. How are y'all doing? Karibu sana. Welcome. You're so much welcome to this episode. It is episode 78, season 2. If you're watching me on YouTube, it is season 2, episode 78. But if you're listening to this podcast on across other podcast platform like Spotify, Apple Podcast, Amazon, and all the other podcast platforms, maybe this is the second episode or something. I'll check that. Thank you for watching. Thank you for joining. How y'all doing? I hope you're doing good. My name is JT. This is JT Podcast. This is a reaction video. I'm back here to talk about what's happening in the streets. I hope you're doing good. You and your loved ones, you and your families. Speaking about doing good or how you're doing, looking at some news from a video, which Maro decided to give it a very small attention of his video, talking about ROCIO and maybe MAISHA rushed to the hospital. But looks like he didn't actually really took it heavy or something. He just said, and he moved on like nothing happened. And it was just yesterday, that there was a party over there. There was a party in Maro's compound. And I was looking at how ROCIO was working, bearing in mind that they've been saying that she was sick ever since she left to Argentina and they came back home. She hasn't been feeling good, so she was sick. But how she was working over there and her moods and her attitude, I was like, she's not okay. Even when I was making my yesterday's reaction video, I saw she was not okay. Even though she could be that attitude could be as a result of her normal attitude towards those black parasites, as she called them. But at least something was up, But I listened to how Maro was explain it today, she's not feeling good. They've been rushed to hospital, so he need to go and see them. I was like, oh, Maro has been neglecting this issue. But anyway, that's what I'm going to talk about. I don't know if I'll have a lot of time to, highlight, comment, but just to appreciate your presence watching my show right now, who are watching me on YouTube. And for those of you who will be listening to this episode on other platforms, speaking about that, I've registered my podcast on all podcast hosting platforms, speaking about Spotify, Apple Podcast, Amazon, and all other podcast platforms. You can find JT Podcast over there and listen to my episodes. Of course, I didn't roll that podcast to all those platforms for reactions, because I'm planning to bring other episodes that you can catch live there, some talks, interviews. So don't be skeptical about that. Thank you. So let me say hello to people who are watching me on YouTube right now. Ilanga, MLTS, BL, my channel member. Thank you for checking me right now. Miss Optimistic in the house. Kiyoshiba, I see you. Arama Boina, I see you. Kamo. Eric, just quick fast. Monica, I see you. Who else have I not say hello to? Let me see. Kate B. I guess those are the comments that I'll highlight for now. As we be moving on, I will be highlighting your comment for joining and commenting. Did I see RNM? Yes, I saw RNM in the house. Karibu sana, thank you. Kenyan Cat Mama, saw you too. Lisa K, you're here. Thank you for joining. And who else? If I skip your comment for now, just forgive me, but I will be highlighting your comments as we move on. I just want to have a talk, okay? This is not like a lecture that I just want to lecture you and tell you, oh, this happened. No, we just want to have a talk, because this is a very sensitive topic, something involving health and stuff. It's so sensitive, and now it involves even a little one, okay, a young one. And now what comes to my mind when I see or I hear these kind of things that come to my mind is sometimes I feel so agitated, like How will someone like Marwa be so ignorant to some stuff like this? Because ever since ROCIO came from Argentina complaining, or maybe she was not Argentina but London, she was complaining that she has a problem with her tooth and her cheek had swollen. She needed to visit or see a doctor or a dentist as soon as possible. But she came back to the village. Maro never talked about that. They never told us anything about that. Or maybe if they took a step to go and see a dentist or book an appointment with a doctor or something. It has been like that. The other day, or some days ago, Maro filmed a video showing the state or condition of the baby. I don't know. There were some rashes, which I'm going to show you on a video, some rashes, and he was asking subscribers what they think that could be. And ROCIO was saying the baby had that defect or something since birth or something, like for so long. And now my question is, why would they ignore those kind of stuff, maybe thinking they're small, to the extent that now someone will be feeling so bad and they need to be rushed to a hospital, like an emergency? Why would someone do that? It's something that I don't understand. But I really think somehow it is negligence or ignorance, or do I say like generally how Senso was raised? Because I don't know. And I saw even Coleman bringing some herbs to ROCIO and baby, telling them, this is what we believe in, ROCIO. Right? Boil this, drink this. This will be curing you and your family. But did they actually help? They didn't. So, and actually while Maro was making that video, ROCIO and MAISHA were admitted in the hospital. But Maro was still in the swamp, in the villa, filming videos, rushing to DEE MWANGO's construction site and saying, I just need to go and see them in the hospital. They were taken to the hospital. They were not feeling good. And you're still here recording videos. Okay, I don't want to judge Loka. I don't really want to judge him, but listening to how Maro was saying that, I was like, for real? Like, ROCIO and MAISHA were admitted in the hospital for a possible problem that maybe we know. But you're here at the village or in the swamp filming videos. Are you for real? Let me highlight that. Actually, speaking about that, I'll be relating that because someone like Finding Yan too was complaining that he has not been feeling well since that party. So could it be a possible food poisoning or something? Because what else? I don't know. Finding Yan has not been feeling good too. And I'm wondering, what is Finding Yan doing in that compound up to this moment? What do people look for? Finding Yan. Are you waiting to die? Bro, what are you doing there? Are you complaining that you're not feeling good and you'd even go to the hospital? Anyway, I don't want to get mad, I don't want to get mad. Thank you for joining, Dr. Cheryl. Benjamin, I see you. Thank you for joining. Gamer Girl 254, you in the house. Who have I not said hello to? I don't know. There are a lot of people here. Joyce Mudobi, I see you. And some haters, of course. Jamaican Rolls, I see you. Shayla, I see you. Darlington, I see you. Aranemu, you're here. Rehema Kibwana, Mary Mo. JC, Chandra Scott is here. Yeah. I'll be highlighting a comment as we move on. Allow me present this on your screen so that we can talk about it. In the meantime, guys, as you're joining, like the video for me, subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Now, I will appreciate if you do that for me. All right? I will really, really appreciate if you do that for me. All right. I just want to have a conversation with you all, okay? I just want to have a conversation with you all because I really think this is a topic that needs a conversation. Like, we should talk instead of me like telling you or breaking the news for you or highlighting what's happening. I believe that you guys know have been seeing what's happening and you kind of understand. So let me play this clip from Maro where he said he need to go and see ROCIO and the baby in the hospital. And actually, you'll see the level of ignorance that I found in that statement And in that, this video was filmed a very whole lot of video. Just a moment. All right. So Maro filmed a video. Okay. Maro filmed a video. And towards the end of that video, that is where he actually told his subscribers that his wife, or that he called daughter, sorry, it's no longer even a laughing matter, that his son and daughter, that's to mean son and wife, were admitted in a hospital, so he needed to go and check them. But after filming a whole lot of video and running up and down in the villa with the likes of Ian and the other driver and the likes, so he needed to go after filming the video. That was pretty late, kind of 6:30 or something, almost 7. So he needed to rush and see them. And I'm speaking about the general condition of that party, or whatever I think could be a possible reason, because I had even Ian complaining that he was not feeling good for the last 2 days, maybe from the party to up to date. So I kind of think that even the food or the condition of the food that they were serving could be a possible reason. Because when I was making that reaction, I looked at the food. I was like, for real? For real? This is what you guys are going to feed people? And who was the chef? Uncle Mo. You guys do play with people's health, do you? You really do. But anyway, that's none of my business. Let me play this a little bit so you can listen to sense how he's saying.
Hey, let's go. Yeah, I want to finish this video. Yeah.
Right. That was pretty late. You can see on the background Gitiriba. I don't know who is this. Mawira is there. The other guy is who? Lennox. So Maro was filming and finishing the video. So he said he remembered. Oh, so there is here. I'm all alone here. My wife is in hospital, and the baby. So I need to go and see them. For real. Okay. I'm not gonna judge. Like I'm just trying to figure out: is this ignorance? Is this natural? Because of course, you know, around this villa there is a lot of stagnant water in the name of fish ponds, and even Maro said that these fish ponds are not operating. So this stagnant water need to be planted, maybe some flowers or something. And I suspect maybe sometimes when ROCIO walks out and put that monitor to see, mosquito are there. Mosquito are there, and it's not like every time they have a net rolled on there. Even Maro himself complained that he's been having a lot of mosquito bites. So if that is the case, why will you wait until the last moment that you can think is an emergency? Are you crazy? Anyway.
Guys, I want to end this video here and I say thank you so much. Today my son and daughter was sick.
Wow. Let's start from there. Today my son and daughter were sick, so that is a confusion anyway. He meant to say my son and my wife are sick and they're somewhere in the hospital that I need to rush and see them. So they were in the hospital, but you're still home recording videos. An apologetic real talk. Thank you for joining. Oh my God, I saw in a dream the child was in hospital. I was going live and decided not to. ROCIO had that child out in the UK in the train. Looks like you are a prophetess or something. Because of course, essentially that was a saying that they were sick, they were rushed to hospital, and he needed to go and see them. So he didn't accompany them to the hospital. I don't want to believe that it was a normal hospital visit, but it was something for Maro to take someone to hospital. It must be something emergency or maybe an extreme. Because how I mean, to what extent do you wait to think that this is an emergency or this is so serious? Because if ROCIO had been complaining, you saw that video. Even if you didn't watch her, you watched my reaction where I reacted about her. And I even thought, because she said she's going back home, I thought it was Argentina, that she was going back for treatment because her cheek had swollen. But ever since she came back to the village, have you ever heard her saying that now she has a doctor's appointment? Or maybe Maro saying, I need to take them to hospital because they're not feeling good? No, never heard that. So you know that it must be to an extreme extent that now Maro will think this is serious. This need to be taken into consideration. So listen, I have to finish this video here. That's what Maro said after filming a whole lot of it. I need to finish this video here. But before that, I remember that what? My son and daughter are in hospital. For real, son and daughter. Hi Lucy, karibu sana. Thank you for joining. Kerry, I see you. Savannah, say hello too. Maureen, I see you. Elise Queen, I see you. Vimwelo, I see you too. Karibu sana. I like the video. Glendora Davis, I see you. Julia Thomas, I see you. Thank you. All right. Now, let me repeat this. Sorry.
Guys, I want to end this video here. I want to say thank you so much. Today, my son and daughter was sick.
Son and daughter was sick, but he meant to say something. Son and wife.
Not my son and daughter. My son and wife, they were sick. They went to hospital.
Okay. See, that is where Maro goes wrong. It's not that today, like he stated, like today my son and wife are sick. They went to hospital. They've been sick. Trust me, they've been sick all along. They've been sick all through. They've been sick for the last like 2 weeks. Okay, I know. When I say something like being sick, someone from the village, someone, for example, Maro himself, he'll say, flu is not sickness. Okay? Running nose is not sickness. Flu and cold is not sickness. It is some normal condition. You see, for someone who grew in the village, someone like Maro, someone like me, who grew in the village, you can fight flu, you can fight cold, you can naturally, you don't need to go to hospital. So you think it's something small. But for someone who has maybe grew in a different location, different world, different place, this kind of sickness, like this kind of infection like malaria, it's something big for them. You remember when Michele Ponte came to this village, he almost died because he was bitten by mosquitoes and they ignored malaria is something until he was rushed to the hospital. It was extreme. So Maro is telling you at the end of the video, son and wife were sick today and they went to hospital. Point of correction, they were not sick today. Even yesterday, even the other day, on Sunday when they had a party, ROCIO was sick. Even though Maro told her to serve the guests or visitors, she was looking sick. She was sickly looking. Even those videos that I was playing yesterday, showing you how moody she was, how bad looking she was, I think. But you know what? Maro is someone that they cannot tell nothing. You heard a lot of repeated times. You cannot. But now, I need to go and see them. After filming, after being here for the whole day. Wow. Hi, BL. She's a very lazy person. Wow. Even though, yeah, I understand. She could be lazy. But now, speaking about sickness, you know, I think that if Maro and ROCIO were so considerate, something like vaccination, like immunization, something like a clinic, it wouldn't be looked at as a big deal because for Maro, he really think that these are kind of modern things that I don't want to embrace. For real, I'm one of the person that I was raised in the same traditional things. Like we used to drink. I still take those traditional medicine my mama give me. Everyone at home takes them. But it's not like you depend on them entirely. Like now you neglected the modern hospital, modern medicine, because now you believe in traditional. Just like I saw Conmam coming to give ROCIO those stuff, telling her this is what we believe in. It is at some level of ignorance that I think it comes with it. Like now, until you feel like it's almost the end of you, that you rush to the hospital. For real. No.
So I want to go see what they're doing. And also, I'm very happy that you guys keep supporting us. Through your support, I'm supporting.
It didn't even talk about what kind of sickness in that he's rushing because he want to finish the video, And now, for the remaining time, because it is evening, you want to finish the video and rush to go and see what? The wife in hospital. Now my question is, why is he at home while they're in the hospital? Gitiriba, the driver is here. The car is already there. So they were rushed to the hospital, but Maro was still here doing the videos. I don't know. For example, this one. No, here, right here. If I remind you about this, this was the time immediately when ROCIO landed from Argentina. There's something they talked about here. They showed here. I thought now, the next day after filming this video and telling subscribers that the baby has defects or maybe illness or infections, they could rush to see the doctor on the next day. But not. The party was so much on Maro's head, he needed to organize the party so bad that he couldn't even care. Until now.
Cleaning this. That's normal because of the... Moi, what causes this? Guys, please tell us, what causes this here?
You know, okay, other people told me that this is something so normal. I should not raise an alarm. I didn't know. Okay, for me, I'm not an expert. I'm not a medic. So I can't say it is normal, it's not big, or I can't say it's very bad. But looking at it, I really think it needed attention. It needed a doctor's attention. But who is Maro? He asked subscribers, and he proceeded to tell Uncle Mo, go get some medicine. Go get some herbs. We boil it and, wash with or we do whatever. I don't understand. Sometimes I watch these kind of videos, I feel like I'm watching someone who's so ignorant. Or is it for content? Or is it because, I don't know. But I think instead of filming and telling subscribers or asking, you should be in a hospital, you should be visiting a doctor, you should be consulting an expert instead of asking subscribers. So when Maro comes here and say, my daughter and my wife and son are in the hospital, I need to go and see them. They were sick today and they were rushed to the hospital. It's not that they were sick today. They've been sick. Ever since ROCIO came complaining about her jaws, her teeth or something. Did Maro take her to the hospital? No, he didn't.
And also the other arm, two of them.
Okay. But still, that wasn't something to raise an alarm. That wasn't something that it would be something to maybe make him think otherwise. No, it wasn't. And even this one, okay, forget about that. Let me play another part here. That the same Maro is asking, what is Ian? Guys, like the video for me? All right. Like the video, please. Listen to this. For example, here was the thing. Someone like Ian, I don't know if it's because he ate those ugly-looking food. He's sick. He's been sick since the party. But the guy has not gone to see a doctor. He's still there because he needed to be closer to Maro to make views. How could people be so ignorant? Why? So you rather make a video and tell the likes of Janet Harris that you are sick. You're very sick from the party. And your family are sick in the hospital. But you don't want to go to hospital itself. You rather make a video and inform the world that you've been sick. But you don't want to go. It's crazy though.
Out so I can end my video. Okay. This is Finding Ian. Finding Ian. Yes. How are you feeling today?
Today I'm feeling a little bit better. In the morning.
You're feeling a little bit better. Not that you're okay. This guy had been sick since the party. I don't know what he ate. I don't know if it's because of those food from Uncle Moon. He's sick. He's literally sick. Okay? And today he's saying he's feeling a little bit better, but not okay. But he hasn't gone to the hospital. Why? Is it ignorance or something?
Morning.
Yeah.
I woke up, I was
Very,
vomiting.
yeah. Maybe yesterday.
The guy was vomiting. He was, I don't know how to say it. He was diarrheaing, or that is a bad term. What? In Swahili, we call kuendesha, like driving. Sorry. I don't know the good term to use in English. You know, he wasn't feeling good from the party. I don't know, it's because of the food, I suppose. I really think, and I guess it could be from those foods. I looked at them, how the preparation was, the presentation, the serving. It was something to think about. It wasn't good for her health. Okay, I don't know. For those people who ate those stuff, they think. So they can say. But for me, I really think it's because of the foods. Okay. Somebody's telling me it's driving without license. Kuendesha, diarrheaing. Sorry. Ricardo, you're not late. We just got started. Thank you. The food they ate packed looked very dirty. That's my point. I looked at the food, the cooking, the preparation from more, the cooking itself and presentation. It was something to, I mean, I look at it, everyone could see from the video, from their own videos, you could look at the pots and stuff, be like, for real, this is dirty. But now the guy like Ian here, he's saying he's been vomiting, he's been rearing or driving without license, but he hasn't gone to the hospital. So he's driving without license in a trailer. He hasn't gone to the hospital. What is he waiting for? Ian, you are sick. You're still in Maro's compound. Bro, what are you waiting for? Death. Bro. I mean, sometimes I feel like I'm watching a movie, but it's something real. Like it's something unreal. Like, young man, you're sick. You've been sick. You ate food from the party. You're not good. You've been vomiting and diarrheaing. You're still here. ROCIO rushed to the hospital, and you're still here complaining on camera. Are you okay? You're finding Ian. What could be wrong with you? So making a video or telling subscribers that you're not feeling good and trying as much as possible to look like Maro. Look at those kind of, I don't know, that is it called necklace? Maro has that thing that he never removes, and Ian to try to look like him. He has that thing on and some stuff on the hand. So he's trying so hard to follow the steps. Maro says that he likes him because he's so resilient. With or without views, he still does, and he's so loyal to him. So he's still there. Vomiting and diarrhea. No hospital, no nothing. So you're waiting, for example, God forbid, if this thing become an extreme extent, then now finding Ian is now rushed to a critical condition. Will he actually come and explain that, you know, I've been trying to assume that I'll be good? Is it because of the water that they got from the river that DEE MWANGO and Uncle Mo are washing dogs inside there? So disgusting. Could it be because of the stagnant water from Maro's compound that they are using? Because I didn't see anywhere that they bought water from outside, like packed water or something, or clean water. Probably from that dirty river that they were washing dogs, or from those stagnant wells that they get water from. And the packaging of food, I mean, cooking, preparation, and presentation. You all know it. You've been seeing it videos. If you haven't, then I'll show you. Don't worry. I'm here to show you that. So apart from ROCIO and MAISHA, the guy called Ian here is still complaining that he's not good. He's been vomiting and driving without license, diarrheaing, and he's still there. Damn.
Today's work.
Maybe. But right now I've taken tea.
And you take ginger and Gitriba. Give Annette. Gitriba's home.
So the guy has been given ginger. That is traditional. Ginger is organic. Give him ginger and some lemons. And Gitriba, go give him a net, a mosquito net. he need to be sleeping under mosquito net. So all this time that Ian was in Maro's compound, he hasn't been sleeping with no mosquito net. And you know that is a swamp. Practically speaking, even Maro is saying that this whole compound is full of water. You've been seeing videos. It's not something I'm reverting. So someone like Ian, he's been here for closer to 2, 3, 4 weeks. I don't know, a month or two. Not sleeping under the net, eating those kind of food. I don't know how they're prepared. So they wait until Ian gets sick and tell Gitiriba, go give him a mosquito net. Gitiriba, go give Gitiriba a mosquito net. Oh, Ian, a mosquito. He need it because right now you can see now he's sick. For real, is it the right time? Are you preventing a disease or you're curing it? Because I think a mosquito net is supposed to prevent a disease like an infection like malaria. But after you're infected, what do you need a net for? A mosquito already infected you with mosquito or with the malaria. That swamp, that whole compound is surrounded by what? Surrounded by stagnant water in the name of fish ponds. That stagnant water, every other person, it's common sense. You know that those are breeding habitats for mosquitoes. They lay eggs on top of that water and breed eggs. But that villa has no net, and Ian is sleeping there, probably downstairs here in this sitting room, one of the corners where I slept when I was in that party. You remember that favorite staircase down there where I slept? That's probably where Ian is sleeping. It's not, bro.
Home has extra nets.
Mosquito net.
Please sleep under nets. Even me, I sleep under nets. Right now, it's very rainy season.
If you look,
Wow. Sorry. Sorry for the commercial. JT, did you eat any food while you were there? Not this time round. This time round I wasn't there. The other time, remember, the other time the party was there, the likes of OT on Trending were there with their catering services. At least it wasn't like the Uncle Mo were preparing food. The other time it was a little bit advanced. So yes, I ate food, and the food was a little bit good and well prepared, served by well and clean people. Catering services were there. It's not this time that I saw Uncle Mo cutting onions and tomatoes on, bro, preparing food like he's trying to feed some dogs. And people are eating that. Now, watching someone like Ian complaining about malaria, and he's not even taking an action. Don't you remember what happened to Michele Ponte? So, Ian, are you waiting for that moment? Are you waiting to that extent? Or are you guys done to watch other videos? Did anyone see the Princeton University student eating anything? They were probably told by their instructor not to eat. In their common sense, told them not to eat food, not to look sanitary. I didn't see those people eating. And what does that tell you? Because food might have been prepared for the locals, the likes of Ian. Eat. Hey, I didn't see them serving that food. You can't tell me that they had their special prepared food for them. No. If they ate, then tell me they ate in Nastor's compound, but not in that swamp. It could be possible that they ate in Nastor's compound, which I doubt, but not here. Let's finish with Ian and go back to Maro. Sorry, what is that? Guys, like the video kindly. Please like the video for me. I'll appreciate.
Nets. Even me, I sleep under nets. Right now, it's very rainy season. A net. Okay. Gitiriba's home has extra nets.
Mosquito net.
Please sleep under nets. Even me, I sleep under nets. Right now, it's...
Oh. Yo, you've been here for long, but you're not sleeping under net. Please, sleep under net. Even me, I sleep under net. Oh.
very rainy season, mosquitoes everywhere. You know, it's just one bite, malaria.
Yes.
Ah, yeah, Douglas.
Okay. Okay. But let me take you a little bit back to this other part of sensor. This other part here. Hey, because that is where my interest was. For people who are joining late, or for example, you're joining now and you haven't had that receipt. I'll be playing it, and I'll take you to how these people have been handling their issues like this. How lightly Maro takes a case of sickness or illness. I think he really thinks that to take someone to hospital, it has to be an extreme extent. It's kind of something of a village, because most people in the village, something like flu, for someone like me and Mara, say that, and I'm repeating, for someone like me or Mara who grew in the village, something like flu or cold, we don't take that as a sickness. Or you have flu, you have cold, it's okay, you'll be good, you'll be good. Go outside there and play, do your thing. You work like always, like normal. Then maybe it disappears, because maybe I think the lifestyle you eat, the kind of food you eat, the lifestyle you live, the kind of food you eat, how you do your things, I think it boosts your immunity, okay? And you kind of fight, your body naturally fights some small diseases and small illness. But now I don't think that is the same case with ROCIO, and that's why maybe she had to be rushed to the hospital, okay? And someone, a very young kid like that. But Maro, what surprised me is he had to make a whole 1 hour, what is this video? 1 hour video, 1 hour and 7 minutes video. And now, towards the end of the video, actually 4 minutes before ending the video, that is where he reminded subscribers that, hey, my wife and daughter, like my son and daughter, who is my son and wife, are in hospital, and I need to go and check them. Did he actually say what's wrong with them? No, he didn't. Did he say how it happened? Why is he not there? No, he was here. The whole video, I can't even react about the other video because it's not my point of today. He made the whole video, rushing up and down, go to DEE MWANGO and this and that, knowing very well that the so-called wife and baby are not at home. They're in hospital. Even the other time that Gitiriba had to rush or had to take ROCIO to the clinic, it was Gitiriba who took the van and drove ROCIO to hospital. Maro was making videos. Yeah. Okay, I know. Maybe you may say, it's not like he really need to go there in person. He doesn't really need to go there in person. Like he has stuff to do. In the meantime, ROCIO can, book an Uber or maybe call a taxi, take her to hospital. He doesn't need to go there. Yeah, whatever you can say. But I really think that for him to make a video and say that they are sick, they're in hospital, then why is he at home? Why is he filming videos? Where? But again, sickness is for everyone. I'm not saying that it's Maro's fault, okay? Please understand me. I'm not saying it's Maro's fault for ROCIO and the baby to be sick. But now, my problem with him is that level of ignorance. That level of ignorance that you have to wait to an extreme moment. For example, Ian is sick. He's complaining that maybe he's vomiting and diarrhea because maybe of what he ate in the party, or how he is operating the party, or being bitten by mosquitoes and stuff like that. He could be infected by malaria or something. So at that moment, you haven't taken no action. That is now what gets me a little bit pissed. Like, why do you have to wait? Why do you have to wait to the next moment, to an extreme moment, to take an action? Why can't you just take it? Like, oh, someone complains. For example, I saw a video. I believe if I watched that video, Maro to watch the video where ROCIO was complaining about the tooth or the swollen cheek, and she wanted to go and see a doctor. But did Maro actually do that? No. He was telling her, serve food. ROCIO, help serve food. Clean this floor. Hey, come here and introduce yourself before my guest. I need to be known as a superstar. Yeah, that was ROCIO from Argentina. That is... I don't know. I mean, so what you're saying, I wouldn't call that ignorance. Maybe negligence can apply. Yeah, that is a good term. Negligence, but it's kind of the same thing. Negligence and ignorance, because you ignore, like you know something, because Maro is not an illiterate, a complete mumu. No, he's not a complete mumu, like an illiterate completely. He knows things. He knows things. So I can't say like he is illiterate, so he doesn't know. Ignorance, I think, is being like looking at something that you pretty know, but you ignore. For example, he knows that the stagnant water around his compound, around his house, the so-called fish pond, they're bad. Like they're habitats, like they breed, than the breeding zones for mosquitoes. But he knows that. He doesn't want to take an action. There's no way that you can be sitting under the net. No, forget about sleeping under the net. A mosquito can come to the house anytime, not that they will come at the night. For example, when the weather is gloomy, the mosquito, they came to the house at night, and they're just roaming around your chair. They'll be biting your legs where you sit right there. It's not like that. A mosquito has a special moment to bite you at night. It was instructed that it has to bite you at night. It will bite you anytime. Okay? So if those fish ponds or so-called fish pond has a lot of mosquitoes and are coming through those windows into your house, so will you tell a mosquito, no, wait until I go to sleep so that you can come and find a net on my bed so you won't bite me? You see, when you come to my bed, I will have a net. What about that time that you'll be seated there watching a movie or maybe watching YouTube or doing those live streams that Maro do live stream and Mwango? So you'll tell a mosquito, hey, it's not your time. Don't bite me now. Wait until midnight. Come on, mosquito. Behave. You must be an idiot. But anyway, mosquito and malaria aside, what about the other diseases? What about this other thing? This one. What about this?
Because of the Moi, what causes this? Guys, please tell us what causes this here.
What about that? Well, it looks like a normal thing because even ROCIO herself says that on camera that it has been there. It has been there for a very long time since the baby was born. Okay, yeah, let's say that. It has been there. But what have you guys done?
And also the other arm. Two of them. Guys.
Wow. So the YouTube family, for example, like the viewers on YouTube, they're supposed to provide medical advice, legal advice, professional advice. Anything that this guy wants to do, I need to construct this. What do you guys think? Tell me what I should do. The baby sick here. You can see what kind of sickness is this. What do I do? They will tell you. Oh, I feel like this is wrong. What do I do? Oh, I see reactors are saying stuff like this. I need to arrest them. How do I go by it? So you come here every time seeking advice, legal advice, medical advice, professional advice from YouTube subscribers, not even Googling, not even researching, asking people. So you will be reading comments. Janet Harris saying, that is normal. That's okay. He just need to breastfeed. He just need to breastfeed. And because Janet Harris said that, a sense will be like, okay, Rosie, you had. Janet Harris said, you just need to do what? Breastfeed. That is okay. But mosquitoes are still roaming around there. Foods are still prepared recklessly, and you can see finding Yannis diarrheaing and vomiting, and still there. I feel like going for that boy and slap him. What is he doing there in that villa? Does your mama know that my boy, you are diarrheaing and vomiting in the villa because of the foods that you ate in the party? But you're still not going to see the doctor because you just need to be closer to sense.
What causes this?
It was more dry, but now I put Arimis.
Arimis.
So they apply Arimis. Arimis is a type of jelly. We call them. It is actually milking jelly. If you want to know, Arimis is a milking jelly. The kind of jelly, the kind of body oil or milk jelly. Like, I don't know if that makes sense. Kind of jelly that we use to milk cows, called Arimis. So that is what they apply there, because okay, it's, I don't know. And here comes a mama, con mom, who's supposed to be guiding these people and showing them the way, comes here because he is no, not like she she believes in traditional herbs. She came here advising ROCIO. ROCIO, I only have one thing to give you that will be curing you and your family. These kind of roots, this kind of herbs. This is what we believe in. This is everything we believe in. Now I get it. It's not like Maro developed this thing by himself. It is a mentality he inherited from Conmam and the family. Forgetting about leaving aside Condad, who doesn't even care about what's happening in the country as long as he gets the seeds. Disgusting. But Conmam, he knows, no, she knows. She's been seeing how ROCIO is looking. And she even told her, I was making this reaction yesterday. I highlighted on it, but I think it's about time now I talk about it, because if Maro is saying ROCIO's baby is not good and ROCIO rushed to the hospital, then yeah, let's talk about it. Conmam comes here and look at ROCIO. She noticed that ROCIO is not okay. She has drained so much. She has reduced. You can't tell me it's because of breastfeeding. Oh, yeah, he's breastfeeding. Yeah, but if you breastfeed and you eat nice, you have nothing disturbing you, it's not like you have to like kind of reduce like that. Clearly you can see. But Conmam comes and tell her, hey, you need some herbs. This is what we believe in this village. Eat this. Boil this and drink. If that is what's supposed to cure, then why did she go to the hospital today? But again, the question is, why do you have to wait until when the so-called traditional herbs cannot help you so that you can rush there? You see, I think, without sounding so arrogant, I think this kind of traditional herbs, they have their role to play. Okay, they have their role to play. You can eat this, you can drink this as preventive, or maybe to just boost your immunity, but you don't necessarily have to rely on them 100%. I've seen worst cases in the village where children like paralyzed, like they don't want to go for like polio vaccinations or stuff like that. A baby is born like using the home birth method, and they never take the baby to clinic or something. So baby will get infection or maybe get polio or something. And now when it reaches an extreme moment, an extreme point, you're like, oh, what is happening? Now we need to rush them to hospital. Guess what happened to Maro? Baby was born at home in Argentina with the help of midwife. No vaccination. No immunization, nothing. Back at home, they are looking at how it's looking. They're looking like, okay, what is happening? Uncle Mo, what do you think? Uncle Mo say, this is small thing. It's normal. I need to go and get some herbs, so jacaranda or whatever. I need to get some jacaranda so that they can sniff. They can inhale. They'll be good. Okay. What do I know? You know, the thing is, I'm just making a reaction out of curiosity, or maybe peace. I'm pissed a little bit, but what I know. What do I know about all this? I'm not a professional. Let me just say I'm surprised. On trending, what are you saying? Please remember they said that Mitoto been having the rush since he was born. So far, they hadn't addressed it even in a few clinics they went, but came to camera as subscribers. It's crazy. It's crazy out here. It's really crazy. ROCIO herself says that baby has been having this since birth.
He has this since he was born, but it's been growing and growing.
Oh,
He has been having this since he was born. But it's been growing. So, what was it, Caro? Was it not jacaranda? Eucalyptus. Okay, I thought it was jacaranda. Sorry, man. Sometimes I get pissed until I can't even remember some other names. So it's good to stick to details. Yeah, he got some eucalyptus from the forest, from the great forest of Riba YouTube. Give them. Hey, Rocio, don't worry. You have flu, you have a cold, and you're going to travel. No, I'm going to prepare some eucalyptus for you and maybe to inhale and sniff, and you'll be good. You'll be good. Actually, this you can make even the perfume. You can make tea. You can boil this and, make a lot of things with this. It helps. And even that soft plant that he's saying, you can use this as tissue paper. You can boil and make tea. It cures a lot of diseases. So, Rocio, you are here. You'll be good. The same thing that Conmam came here to say. Look, Conmam came to tell Rocio, hey, you don't need nothing. You don't need modern medicine. You are here. All you need is this. This is what we believe in.
Oh, welcome home. How are you, my daughter?
I'm good.
You are good.
Yes.
How are
Welcome home, my daughter. How are you? Are you good? You're good. I brought you something. I brought you some tabs.
your journey?
Very nice.
It was nice.
Hello.
Say hello to my people. So how is Maisha?
MAISHA as well is improving.
Jesse the Villa is also infested with moles. It was in this room. If it is there, the whole house could be infested. It's quite possible the air in the whole villa could be polluted. Let me finish with this, then I'll talk about that in a moment.
Okay, I brought you something here. That's the
Okay.
camera. So here, with us, we believe in these things.
Yeah.
You heard that? Conmam is telling Rocio, listen, for us here, we believe in these things, okay? This kind of medicine, this kind of herbs, it is what we believe in. This will cure you, you will treat you and your family. You don't need no hospital. We believe in this. You listen to.
This one here, I want you to plant this.
Yeah.
Be treating you, your family, everything.
Yeah.
So-
Wow. That is what we believe in. It will be treating you, your family, everything.
We haven't watched MAISHA.
So mom cannot bring you a wrong thing.
Mom cannot bring you a wrong thing. You have to trust me. I'm not saying that those kind of traditional herbs are not good. I do use them up to date, but I don't entirely depend on them and neglect the modern hospital staff. No, that would be ignorance. Even something that gets me worried a little bit is here. In this same video, that DEE MWANGO did, speaking about the comment that I just highlighted there, that the villa is also infested with moles. The baby that DEE MWANGO had in this video was playing with a dog out there, because this dog now is living inside the villa, okay? Because DEE MWANGO want to treat this dog as a pet, okay? Which is cool, which is okay if it's well taken care of. So the dog is living with them in the same villa, freely walking there. And this kind of baby here was asking DEE MWANGO that this dog poop inside here. I'll play that, you listen to it. That this dog poop inside here. Does it defecate here? It urinates here on this floor. DEE MWANGO was like, yeah, but I clean it. I clean the house. I clean this place. And the baby goes on asking, this small baby you see on camera, goes on asking DEE MWANGO, does it mean that the baby, this dog you call a baby, sleeps with you in a bed? Say yes. He sleeps in the house. DEE MWANGO is like, yes. So yeah. So now you got it. So if, for example, that dog had an infection because ever since they came from Mombasa, they never took the dog to a vet or something to be checked or maybe treated, could be infected. And some diseases are contagious and they are transmitted to people. I don't know how to call them. So for example, if that dog is infected and is living with them inside the house, and to make it worse, next to Rocio's bedroom where there is a small baby. You know, sometimes, okay, I don't know. I've never kept a pet like a Chihuahua dog with a small baby inside the same house. But I think if a dog is infected or something, you already know.
So umeona? Nita mat.
Right. Let me forward a little bit so that you hear what the baby is saying.
Mat. Kuja nioshe hapa. Mat.
Now, listen to that. I will translate. And please, for the Swahili speakers in the house, I want you to interpret what the baby is asking DEE MWANGO. That, does this dog poop here? Because maybe there was some poops there. And the baby asked DEE MWANGO, whoa, so this dog poops here, inside this house. So the dog urinates here. And DEE MWANGO said, yeah, it does, but I cleaned the floor. Okay, Swahili speakers, please interpret that, because people will say that maybe I'm exaggerating or something. Just listen to that.
Kuja nioshe hapa.
Exactly. So the baby asked, does this dog poops here? And DEE MWANGO said, yes, but I will clean it. I will clean. Oh, so it poops here? DEE MWANGO is like, yeah, but I clean it. I will clean it.
Mat. Kuja nioshe hapa.
Wow. Even baby was like, ooh. Hey, I need to replay that. The baby was like, does he poop here? DEE MWANGO is like, yeah, I will clean. And the baby was like, ooh, oh my God.
Kuja nioshe hapa.
Ooh, for real. Damn. That's the baby asking DEE MWANGO, for real. So you keep this dog inside here, this bedroom? Yes. So it poops here? Yeah. Ooh, for real. Asking the DEE MWANGO again, do you sleep down? Do you sleep here with this thing?
Sirari chini. Ana vile ananipandia. Simana haumi.
Now that's what's up. And you heard Con Mom saying what? Even if we're living with dogs in that house, even if we're doing everything, even if you see moles, even if you see rats and mice, all we believe in is this traditional what?
Yeah.
This one here, you also, I want you to plant this.
Yeah.
You be treating you, your family, everything.
Yeah.
So
We
that-
haven't watched MAISHA.
So
Okay. Oh, there is a fly that is trying to disturb me. So, Rocio, you heard me. What is this? Con Mom, did you send this thing? Con Mom, spare me. Why are you sending me stuff here? Director Kevo, appreciate, man. Thank you for joining. I'm tired, JD. Let me sit. Please sit down. Kindly sit down and like the video, please.
Mom,
Yeah.
you be treating you, your things.
Yeah.
This one here, you also, I want you to plant this.
Yeah.
You be treating you.
So, Rocio, you don't need hospital. When you're here, you're not. Ay, Oti, sunaelewa. You boil this. You'll be eating this. It will be treating you and your family. You don't need no hospital.
You, your family, everything.
Yeah.
So
We
that-
haven't watched MAISHA.
So mom cannot bring you a wrong thing.
I think Rocio needs to pack up and go to Argentina until that bill is sorted out. I really think it is in her what? I think it's in her bucket list, or maybe in her travel plans. I don't want to sit down and believe that Rocio is cool with all this, that now she have to be rushed to a hospital after being sick. Like, and Maro comes comfortably on camera and say, you know what, guys, my son and daughter, who is Rocio, are admitted in a hospital, and I need to go and see them, before I finish video. So let me tell you that I need to rush and see them. They went to the hospital. You are still at home making videos for content. You couldn't accompany them. Even when the first time that I heard, okay, the only time that I heard that they went to clinic, Maro was not there. Never take there. Oh yeah, I understand that in the village, as a village man, as a traditional man, you don't need to make appearance in a hospital, like in a clinic. Oh yeah, I do understand that. Like, for real, I understand it. If that is the perception that as a man, you don't need to accompany your wife to a hospital, to a clinic. Oh yeah, I get it. I get it. What's up, Jason and Gina? Are you good? Karibu sana. Thank you for joining. I appreciate big time you taking your time and to watch me. I hope you've sorted that issue that had on your YT, responding to comments. I left a comment in your community post. I don't know if it was helpful. Let me know if you sorted that out. Lady next door, thank you for joining. I see you. Alice Kimon. What's up, Alice? Passenger Finder, I see you too. Who else have I not say hello to? NK Person, I see you. Andrew Senior TV, I see you. There's a lot of people that maybe I haven't say hello to, but I will be. Diogi, thank you. What are you saying? Cats and dogs keep indoors have defecating and urinating pit boxes for their convenience. Neither DEE MWANGO nor yourself seems to know that. Now the thing is, when you see this, for example, this one, this DEE MWANGO thing, the only pot that I see here, the only pot or whatever I see here, it is that feeding pot that DEE MWANGO give the dog some food from. I haven't seen anywhere that a dog defecate or do what? Urinate. They do on the floor, and DEE MWANGO cleans. That's what she told that baby. Yeah, I'll clean it. It's okay. So, what did the censor say? Just a reminder, because I don't know.
Guys, I want to end this video here, and I say thank you so much today.
Okay. So, after making a whole video, censor comes here and tell you, I want to end a video. I want to end a video. But before I end a video, I just want to tell you that ROCIO and my son are in the hospital, and I need to go and see them. But it wasn't something big for me, because I was here making videos. I was so much concentrating on the party, and nothing else was making sense. I think they should have visited the hospital the first day that they landed in the village, the very first day that ROCIO came back from Europe. That will be the day that censor will take ROCIO and the baby to go and see a doctor. But he didn't. He did not. So after the party is done, because that was something he was targeting. Oh, YouTubers needed to come. My gates are open. My gates are really open. Let me give people shout out, because this is the time that I'm supposed to give shout outs. Let me give shout outs. So when the party is done now, let's go back now to normal. But now I remember that, oh, you're in the hospital. It's almost like saying he was almost forgetting that they're not there. That will happen to Maro's biological dad. Allegedly, had polio, was attended to different time though. Sometimes EBBs are really, I even fear to think towards that direction, because when I see how Marwa blames the parents for being reckless while he was growing up, because the other day he was making a live stream and saying, when I was growing up, I never had nobody by my side to count on. I grew up by myself, fighting for myself and everything, and here I am because I built myself. So he doesn't think that people actually they took their time, like they neglected him or something. But going back to history, someone like Kohera Senior, who is said to be Maro's father, was narrating us the same sad story that he was infected by polio. That's why he limps, like he walks like limping, because he was never treated in time, and maybe he never got an injection for polio in the village. In the same side, Sensor thinks it's a joke, never takes the baby for vaccination or immunization. And they come here, publicly show you something, a very kind of like a serious or maybe not serious infection on a baby. They're like, oh, this is normal. So if you guys believe so much on traditional herbs, or maybe on herbs, then why did ROCIO go to hospital at long last? Why did they go to hospital today? Or that's why you are making a video, because you say today they're in hospital, I need to go and see them. Why did they go there? If you guys believed so much in the herbs, why did they go to the hospital today at long last? I suppose ROCIO could be sick out of food poisoning. But about the baby, I don't know. I don't talk about that. But I think for ROCIO, maybe. Because where else could she get other food to eat if that was the food that everyone else ate on that day? You saw how pathetic the food was looking like. If ROCIO and the others ate the same food that you all saw, and someone like finding Ian is now diarrheaing and vomiting right, left, and center, then who's ROCIO? Ian. Ian, who's been here, is vomiting and diarrheaing, or in someone's leg saying driving without a license. If that is Ian, then what do you think about ROCIO? What could be happening to her? Let me see. What is so they went to the hospital or not? They went. Listen to this, Caro.
Today, my son and daughter was sick. Not my son and daughter. My son and wife, they were sick. They went to hospital. I want to go.
Yeah. That whole statement, that very small statement, is small, but if you expand it, if you expand that statement, you find a lot of ignorance in it. Like today, so that was an extreme, because I think if you have to go on the same day that now you complain you're sick, it was extreme. So today, my son and daughter, or my son and wife, were sick and they went to hospital. And now talk about that. They went to the hospital. Not that I took them there. Not that they were rushed there. They went. ROCIO, do you feel like you're not okay? You can go to hospital. I don't believe in that nonsense. I am here to film my videos and do my content. So if you feel like you're overwhelmed because maybe you ate githeri and chapati and sukuma wiki combined with yams and sweet potatoes, added with cabbage and some raw-looking beans, and I don't know, you can name all those. If you ate those stuff and you're feeling like you need a doctor, that is you to do. It's not me. You can go see a doctor. And so Maro said, yeah, they were sick, and they went to the hospital, and so I need to go and see them. All right, not that I took them to the hospital, so I need to go for them. They went. They were sick. They went. So I need to go and see them. I guess after eating these kind of things. But if I expand this kind of food, for example, if I expand that kind of food that ROCIO was holding for real and look at it, what do you see? I really think that it looks like ugali that was soaked in water, or maybe in bean soup, like in a soup of beans. And now it's going to be fed to people, because this is not rice. This is ugali, or probably rice. Let me not say. I don't know. Soaked in some soup of beans or something. If this is what everyone else was eating, then I guess even ROCIO ate this. ROCIO, mama, eat. This is what we eat in the village. Oh, come on, eat, ROCIO. So she ate. What happened? She got sick. And now she had to be rushed where? To the hospital. And Maro, Say, I need to go and see them. One more time.
My son and wife, they were sick. They went to hospital. I want to go see what they're doing. And also,
what did he say? I want to go and see what they're doing or how they're doing. I want to go and see. Let me read the transcript. My daughter and wife, not my daughter and not my son and daughter. My son and wife, they were sick and they went to hospital. I want to go and see what they are doing. Yeah, what they are doing. What could they be doing in the hospital? I'm not supposed to laugh, I'm not really supposed to laugh at that idea that they are sick. But I'm laughing at the idea that Maro is saying, I need to go to the hospital and see what they are doing there. Okay? Yeah, they were sick. They went to the hospital. But I need to go and see what they are doing in the hospital. I need to go there and see what they are doing. I don't know. Maybe I'm taking this from a very complete different point of view. But he sounds so arrogant. He really sounds so. I really think that this idea of Maro trying to be like a film raw and edited, I just want to be an open book. I don't hide nothing. I put all my life out there on camera. I think that is the craziest idea, the bad idea you can ever live with. Because at the end of the day, you live to expose your arrogance and ignorance every day, and you blame people for reacting on it. No, maybe he might come and twist this and start blackmailing me and say, oh, why was that JD talking about my wife and son? Yeah, I know how they do that. They do that. Collect legal fee and take me to court because I talked about your family for being sick, that you guys are neglecting things here. You know that the kind of stagnant water around your house could cause what? Malaria. But you choose to keep that. You know that eating those kind of whatever recklessly prepared food could cause some food poisoning or something, but you chose just to watch them and give people to eat. So what do you expect? I mean, what on earth did you expect? Hi. Let me go to hospital and see what they are doing. They were sick and they went to hospital. I need to go and see what they are doing there. Could they? Are they playing there? ROCIO might just go back to Argentina after this. Sometimes I really think that could be the next thing she do. This is a good case to remove the baby from the environment. Honestly, at this moment, if ROCIO at this moment decide to pack the bags and head straight to Argentina, I will not actually blame her. No, I will not. Bruce K. Mura does not give her a shite. He doesn't. JJ, they probably aren't in the hospital. This is a storyline for Maro, views to keep in the audience on edge. To some point, I can say yes, but I really doubt. I really think they are really in the hospital based on the fact that ROCIO herself, even from this interaction with Con Mom, she said that ROCIO does not look okay.
How's that New Year's resolution?
For example, this. Sorry.
So the journey was so harsh. Or
No, we got a cold because the weather temperature was very different. It was
Yes.
very cold when we arrived.
careful.
We got a cold because the weather.
you are not the ROCIO I know you are now.
For example, that was Con Mom that looked at ROCIO and she knew, she saw everything as she was like, no, ROCIO, you're not the ROCIO, no. You have reduced, you're so sick, you're ill. Even if you don't say, I can see it. So I don't think that thing that came from Maro's mouth was for content. I don't think so. Yeah, he make it, or maybe how he presented. He presented maybe to activate donation. But again, based on what I've been seeing here, for example, this one was made on the very same day that the party maybe was supposed to go down. And Conmam was telling ROCIO that I look at you and I see everything wrong. You're not the ROCIO I know. You have reduced, you have changed, you are sick. So it couldn't be like for content.
It was very cold when we arrived. It was raining and cold.
Hey, even you are not the ROCIO I know. You are not. Yeah, you are very reduced.
You are now thin. Yeah, ROCIO, you're not that ROCIO I know. You are now thin. You have reduced tremendously. You're sick.
The weather affected you people. Yes, the weather, but you'll be okay. So let's go. We boil that water.
But after saying all that, after telling her all that, what did she say? Let's go and boil that water and the herbs that I brought you, because that is the only thing that can treat you. Johanna Lewis, thank you for joining. Thank you for watching. I appreciate. You are on point. This is an indicator of how much someone cares for you. Now, listening to it, how Maro is saying, I need to go. You know, they were sick today and they went to hospital. First is they went probably by themselves. Okay? And two, I need to go and see what they are doing, or maybe whatever he meant, like how they are doing. Could you not accompany them? Oh, it wasn't serious. You can go to hospital to relax. I was forgetting that maybe a hospital in this case could be something like a restaurant. You don't need to accompany them. No, you have important things to run, like ROCIO's, Maro, DEE MWANGO's construction site. So they can go by themselves. It wasn't like you have to accompany them. No. Just let them go. You'll come there later and see how they are doing. Because, of course, you don't need to waste your time there. You have more important things to do. Didn't ROCIO come home complaining about a Joe? Didn't she come complaining about the tooth? What happened? Nothing. Are they not saying that this has been here? Like, for example, this infection has been here since the baby was born. But what happened? Of course, nothing.
He has this since he was born, but it's been growing and growing.
He has this since he was born, but he has been growing. So what do you do? What do you say about that? Where is Dr. Kibe? Honestly, I don't know. I'm wondering if an Argentina longnose is pregnant. I don't know about that. I honestly don't. They both look emaciated in that glorified war house. You guys are not good. You guys are, you're bad. Passion Queen, what's up? How are you? If you love a woman who has your child, you will marry her. Okay, marriage is not even a thing. Okay, they can be like they can be partnership or partnering, or maybe I don't know how is it called? Like I don't know. They can coordinate in parenting, co-parenting, right? It's not a must to marry her, but I think if you care for her, that is enough. Like if you care for her, when you feel like they need something like a proper or maybe a quick doctor's attention, you take them to the doctor. If you feel like, or maybe they complain that they're not good, you look for a way to. But the man is so invested in a lot of construction stuff, projects here and there. For example, this thing that happened here, the Princeton University students that came for their own projects. Now Maro is saying they came for YouTube learning. You think, yeah, someone will come from US to come and learn about YouTube in the village. Yeah, they did. They came to learn about YouTube in the village, because how again would they learn about YouTube? In the US, there's not a lot of resources. Actually, nobody has excelled in YouTube in the US. No, there's no way. So they needed to come back to the village to learn about YouTube success. So that was the biggest project that Sense was focused on, that he couldn't take this kind of cases like serious. No, man. Maro's son Villa is like a person who has disease, rotten teeth, but gets white vinegars to cover it. So people assume they have good dental health just because they have white teeth. But deep down, they have cavities and holes. That is what I'm talking about. You don't cure a disease by covering it. Like you have to cure it, like cure it. Jenny, Jenny, whatever you call yourself. You know, one thing that excites me is that you're still here watching and you're telling me to look for content. What are you watching if no content? But at least I've just recognized you. You can now feel yourself, you know. Look for content. Yes, I'm looking for it and you're still watching. So we good. Just remember to like the video. Okay? Remember to like the video because why? It is because Mura didn't want to pay any hospital bill if needed. That is why he stayed behind. So do you want to tell me, okay, do you want to think that ROCIO went to the hospital by herself and she needed to go and pay for any bill that was required there? You know, that could be a thing. Oh, I'm not saying it is, but I'm thinking it could be a thing. It could be a possibility that because they went there, any amount that is required there to pay any kind of bills, hey, ROCIO, care for that. You're the one who went there. Or did he send? Because on the same video that he was saying, he said, I only have like I had like 2,000 Kenya shillings left with me and have bought chicken with it. So that's the only money I had in my pocket. The only money I had in my pocket. So I don't know where I'll get another money. But again, let me play this, the last one, because I don't want to make this too long.
My son and wife, they were sick. They went to hospital. I want to go see what they're doing. And also, I'm very happy that you guys keep supporting.
He couldn't even explain that deeper. I want to go to the hospital and see how they are doing or what they are doing. He couldn't say they were sick because of food poisoning. No, he's ashamed of saying that. My wife ROCIO ate some rotten ugali here and she was sick. She was rushed to hospital. So I need to go and see her. No, he couldn't explain. No, they were bitten by mosquitoes or whatever happened. They weren't there. Or even give a list, a description of what is happening, how they landed to the hospital. No, I need to go and see how they're doing. But on the same statement, but I want to thank you all for the support. It brings now me back to activating our donation. Bring a very sad story, then activate donation. They're sick. I need to see how they're doing. But I'm so happy how you guys are supporting us. Oh, Marwa, sorry. They're sick? Yeah, we are supporting you. And again, let me know how I can help. You're not there. You're still in the village making a video. I couldn't even say it anyway. I don't know. It is crazy. I mean, seriously. You know, Jerry told you, these people don't know the definition of reaction. Please educate them. I don't think I don't have to. Okay, I don't have to educate them. Just let them let them watch from confusion because I don't know. Look for your content. They're still here watching the so-called content. And before I finish this, let me give Ian a piece of advice, because Ian, I find this. Ian, I really feel for you. Let me give Ian a very small piece of advice, because I think this guy needs to be told.
Yeah.
As the last piece of it.
I want to give you guys shout outs so I can end my video.
Okay.
This is Finding Ian. Finding Ian,
Yeah.
How are you feeling today?
Finding Ian, not feeling good. You are sick. So let me give them a piece of advice. Let me give them a shout out. So Ian, how you doing? You are sick. You ate food. You are vomiting and diarrhea.
Today I'm feeling a little bit better. You know, in the morning,
Yeah.
I woke up, I was
Very,
vomiting.
yeah. Maybe yesterday's work.
Maybe.
That is the last. So, Ian, you've been vomiting, you've been diarrheaing. You haven't gone to the hospital, you're still there in the swamp, maybe waiting for Maro's approval, or maybe to an extreme extent that now Maro will tell you now, okay, Ian, you can now go to the hospital because now I feel you're now so sick. Or maybe this could be for donation too. Ian is now feeling good, guys. You heard him saying that he's diarrheaing and driving with no license. So maybe you need to come through for him. Ignorance. Ian, man, I know maybe you're trying to grow your channel or whatever, or tap on Maro's donatus, or tap on donation or something, whatever you're trying to do there, man, just consider your health. I don't know why people can get to such extreme extent. Like, bro, seriously. But it's okay, man. What do I say? I just want to say it was nice having you out here. I don't want to make this too long. I just want to end this video in 2 minutes. Okay? But before you go, I just want to let you know that this podcast is available on Spotify, on Apple Podcast, on Amazon, on whichever, name all those podcast hosting platform. You can listen to JT Podcast on any platform. If you have an Apple phone or an Apple a smartphone or whatever, whichever phone you have, look for any podcast hosting platform, listen to JT Podcast, or it's there. I dropped my first podcast episode on Spotify. You can go check it out. The link is over there in my community post. I will be dropping links in any video, all the videos that are any episode that has an episode on those other things. So listen to JT Podcast on all podcast hosting platforms. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching. Let's grow together. We're almost hitting 5K subscribers. See you there in the next one. Like the video before you go. Thank you all for watching and supporting me and subscribing. I appreciate that. I'll see you in the next coming video. Yeah, I love you all so much. And I guess it was nice having you out here. See you around. The streets are busy. I'll be seeing you in the next one and in the other reactors videos. See you around. Thank you for watching. Ciao.
You say I make you nervous, a tragedy, I'm a beautiful disaster, a reckoning, you wonder how I got this way. You think I'm someone to be saved, someone to clean up and tame. Oh, some things never change, never change. You think I would look pretty on your arm once you cover up my bruises and battle scars, but it always ends the same. Can't bear the things I've had to face, got you crying on your knees in pain. Oh, some things never change, never change. You'll break your back to make me feel again. I stopped asking for forgiveness, cause you should know only fools tread where the angels fear to go, but you keep trying to get too close. Save myself by turning into stone, so save your judgment cause you just don't know. But some things never change, never change. They say I should feel guilty and change my ways, leaving crumpled bodies in my wake. Swear I didn't mean to make them break, but they're so delicate and so mundane, and they keep coming like a moth to a flame. Oh, some things never change, never change.